Hey, welcome to Meiji and Poppy's Kitchen. Do you need some ideas for some recipes that can feed a crowd, wonderful desserts, easy to do? I've got two of them for you. The first one we're going to do is cookies and cream dessert cups, which sounds so good. And then we're going to do banana puddings in little individual cups. So stick around, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so for the cookies and cream dessert cup, what we did is we combined 2 cups of Oreo cookie crumbs with, let's see, 1/4 of a cup of butter that's been melted. So 2 cups for me was 20 Oreo cookies. I've also done some gluten-free Oreos because I'm gonna make a few of these for Poppy to be gluten-free. It's gonna be easy just to have to make a few little tweaks to it, like the gluten-free Oreos. And if you have not tried gluten-free Oreos and you're on a gluten-free diet, you have missed out. Try them, they are so delicious. Okay, so I've already mixed that. I did it with my food processor. You can easily take your aggregations out and just do it in a baggie and just pound on it. Either way, that's what you mix together. And then we're gonna do 8 ounces of cream cheese in the mixing bowl. And we're gonna add to that 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. Oh, here it is. And again, if you don't know, a capful of vanilla is about a teaspoon. So I'm just doing 2 capfuls of vanilla. And the cream cheese needs to be room temperature. And if it's not, if you forgot and you hadn't set it out to, you can just put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds on a low temperature. Check it if it's kind of softer, because you need it room temperature so it doesn't stay in clumps when you do the recipe. It's just so much smoother when it's room temperature. Okay, so you're combining the room temperature cream cheese and the sugar and the vanilla on medium speed. I've never done this before. Until combined and smooth. Okay. How long that takes while I'm reading this. Then you're going to add in some heavy whipping cream. That I don't ever really use heavy whipping cream. I always use half and half unless I just think I need it. So it's 1.5 cups heavy whipping cream. Okay, and that is good and smooth already. So I'm going to add in, it says to put in the whipping cream more than half and half, and whip on medium-high speed until light and fluffy. Then you're going to fold in the cookie crumbs. Okay. That's a lot of cream for that one. Scrape the sides down. Okay, so this is one of those times when I should have really used the heavy cream, because you were supposed to mix it and it was supposed to get light and fluffy, which is what heavy cream does. I used the half and half and it did not get light and fluffy. It was just real liquidy. So glad I had some whipped cream. I added it to it. That made it thicker, but go by the recipe. I will link it to the bottom. Okay, so then I bought these cups at Amazon, just little miniature dessert cups. So you put just a little bit. I had 50 cups that I'm trying to do. So it said to use a small cookie scoop or a small spoon and put the cookie crumbs that have butter in them at the bottom, and I just took one of the other cups and just squished them all down so that it was good and compact in there. And so now I'm taking the mixture, and I've just got a big spoon. It said you could do a piping bag or a big spoon. Since mine is probably not as thick as it should be, I am using a spoon, and I'm just going up each little row and putting the mixture in there. And then what I will do is I will top this with just some Oreo cookie crumbs. And it's like, if you love Oreos, like most people do love Oreos, I think this is gonna be a great dessert. I've already done some gluten-free ones. Again, all I needed to do was substitute gluten-free Oreos for the regular Oreos. And let's see, with the little cups came little spoons. Is this not so cute? So I'm going to taste it just because I have to, just to show y'all. Not because I really want to, just because I have to. Especially after that sits in the refrigerator overnight. That is so good. That's delicious. I will make this a lot. Okay, coming up is the banana pudding cups. For the banana pudding cups, and you see, well, I don't know if you can see, I made 50 of the Oreo cookies and cream cups. And I had originally planned to make 10 of those gluten-free, because I have several people that are coming that are gluten-free. And but as I was, and I had a row of the gluten-free ones, but as I was filling them up, some of the regular cookies and cream filling splashed into 2 or 3 of the cups. And so I had to put those with the regular cups, because if you have celiac, you can't even have a splash of things. So anyway, just a hint to, if you're doing them gluten-free or doing 2 different types, kind of separate them. I learned from my mistakes. Okay, for the pudding cups, banana pudding cups, I really didn't realize I'm going to be doing my own recipe, because I've kind of looked at 2 or 3 different recipes and kind of incorporated several. So what I did, since I'm having to make so many, okay, so what I did is I'm using a 3.4 ounce banana cream Jello mix, and then a 5.1 ounce vanilla Jello mix. To that, I added 5 cups of milk. So I'm going to start doing that, but when it gets a little thicker, I'm going to add this. I had 4 ounces of cream cheese left from the other recipe. I'm going to add it because some of the recipes said to add the cream cheese to the pudding mixture, and it makes it really good. Since I have 4 ounces left, I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to add it now so it can, and that is room temperature, so it should. Normally I just whisk my puddings together. I don't know where you a stand mixer, but that's what I'm doing today. Okay, so then the other thing, for regular banana pudding, you just layer vanilla wafers. Instead, I took about 3/4 of the box of vanilla wafers, did it in my food processor. I added 6 tablespoons of melted butter, and I thought that would just be easier. It's gonna get the same taste, and so I'm just gonna put that at the bottom of the other 50 cups, and then I'm gonna layer some fresh banana slices, and then the pudding. And after this mixes for a minute, you're supposed to just let it sit and thicken. So yeah, I'll put this, some bananas. I don't know if it'll take 1 or 2 slices, we'll see. And I saved the other 1/4 of the cup, the other 1/4 of the box of the vanilla wafers for just to make little crumbs out of and to put it on the top. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this, let that get hardened up some, and then we'll finish these. Okay, so what I mean by when I pressed it down with another cup, I take an empty cup and just press it down just to kind of smooth the bottom out and make it compact. Okay, I'm just going to do a few of these, and I tasted that mixture of the pudding and the whipped cream and the cream cheese. Ooh, that was so good. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have room for about 2 banana slices in each cup. And I mean, I guess I could do more, but 2 looks good. All right, and then I'm going to take this pudding mixture and put it on top of that. God, this looks so good. And I love that it's just little individual cups, and you're not getting too much, and it's just kind of the right. Okay, so then I'm taking some crumbs, that other 1/4 of the bag, and I'll just put some crumbs on top of it to make it look cute. And this for sure has to go in the refrigerator overnight. It says it's just so much better. Again, I'll taste it just because I have to for this, not because I want to. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom, get some banana, get some crumbs, get all of it. Oh, holy mackerel. That is so good. Y'all, next time you have a party, you need to make these. And I'm sure you could do this in a 9x13 too, and it would be just as good. I just love this. Okay, and then I'll show you pictures tomorrow of all of it put together. But just know, these are both winners.
It's your special day.